Hey, what's up? It's XTI, new channel. I'm just gonna be basically doing podcasts and let's plays and other stuff like that. But today we're talking about the Wii U problem and the horrible, horrible sales year that it currently had. So it was forecasted that it would sell 9 million, but instead it's actually changed it to only sell 2 million. It's a huge problem because the stocks went doof, shot straight down just because everyone's like, oh shit, everyone's scared. Now, the Wii U has always been in trouble, but for it to be like, yeah, we expected to sell this much, but we actually are going to this number, that's a huge problem. Apparently, they only sold like 160,000 within 3 months around the world, um, which is really bad, compared to like the Xbox One and uh, the PS4. But that's going to be another podcast you guys can check out. But anyways, we're going to be talking about the Wii U. Now, the whole problem behind the Wii U is not that it doesn't have fun games. It has Mario, it has Rayman, it has most of the big titles, but since it's a Wii U, it's not as strong as the Xbox One and the PS4. Nowhere near. So it's not gonna have like the graphical value that people would want in like hardcore gaming, like on COD and Battlefield and other stuff like that. The whole thing for the Wii U is to have fun. That that is his whole thing, is to have fun and to try to give everyone the experience of having just playing a fun game instead of just having a graphical thing. It has Zelda also. I forgot about that. And Super Smash Brothers. It has a set of games. But the problem is it doesn't have any other good games than just a Nintendo franchise that keeps bringing out. I mean, basically, they've been beating Mario with with a stick for like 50 years. Mario's been around for way too long. And I'm not saying let's get rid of him, but let's just get something new going on, Like we shouldn't just keep trying to make Mario games. So Mario this, Mario that, Mario this, Mario Party, Mario this, Mario this. It becomes really repetitive. People still love it. People still buy it, of course, but it's slowly losing its shine to it of why I should buy this game. Like any other game or movie, if it keeps going on way too long, you just decide not to play it anymore. Uh, the reason why PS4 and Xbox One doing strong because they have a shit ton of indie games, a lot of indie games. Not even the indie games, but they have just non Nintendo franchise people making games for their company. Because basically, what someone said, one game developer said, is that you know when they did Xbox One and PS4, they basically said, "Hey, here's how it's going to be. What can we do for you to make games on our system?" And with the Wii, apparently what he said is that, here's how it is, here's how it's gonna be, this is what we're gonna do, work around it. And game developers decided, no, we're not just gonna work around it. Like you're gonna have to try to appease to us. And that's the problem, is that, all the big games, okay, but like Call of Duty makes it on there, Battlefield, I think, makes it on there, big games like that will make it on, the Wii U through, whatever. But like other games that should get on there, like Last of Us is an exclusive, but there's a lot of games that's on Xbox, like Dark Souls, that's not on Wii U, and all this other games that don't make it on the Wii U. The Wii U is just a whole bunch of kiddie games. If you want to give your son something fun to do that would require energy, give him a Wii U, because then he can have the sticks, he can be jumping around with the remote, playing the game, da da da. But if you're a serious gamer, then you want a PS4 and Xbox. And the whole fact that we have that whole mentality is the reason what's wrong with the Wii U. We don't think of it as a serious gaming console when it's trying to be. The Wii U even said, according to IGN and stuff like that through an interview, is that they feel like they have no competitors. No competitors. Like they're the only one doing it the right way. But that's a really, really, really dumb thing to say when you're in that kind of position. The only reason why Nintendo, like the gaming part of Nintendo, hasn't completely just went downhill and crashed and burned is because of the Nintendo DS. The 3DS specifically is the one that people were just buying left and right just because they want to be able to play games on the go. They don't want to play apps on their iPod or an iPad. They want to have like a Nintendo and just, play games and stuff like that, like Pokemon. That will always bring people in. Any Zelda games or anything like that will always bring people in. So basically, they're just they're just really relying on they're just loyal, sorry, loyal followers that has always been with them since the beginning. That's what they're relying on, is that's what they're pinning their numbers towards. You know, how many of these people that usually buy our stuff will buy this game. They're not really trying to go out and gather new people. They're not really trying to go out of the box and let other people make games on their systems. Like, you know, Wii U can definitely handle games. You know, it has its good graphics and games and stuff like that, and you know, it's definitely can handle the games. But the whole thing is the Nintendo people aren't letting them develop games for the systems. They're not. Or they're making it extremely hard and too much of a hassle. And game developers like, fuck it, we just go to Xbox and PS4. You can raw and burn, and that's exactly what's happening. When people started getting tired of all those games on the Nintendo DS, and like, oh, another Mario game, oh, another this, oh, another this, and get tired of it, they're gonna be screwed because people will stop buying their products to like an all-time low. People would just start selling their stocks, and then they will go bankrupt and crash and burn. But now, of course, a lot of people don't want to see that. A lot of people love the Nintendo series and the Zelda and, you know, Super Smash Brothers, Mario, and all this stuff. I love them too. I personally love them. But when you only make those type of games all the time, you know, it's not really that appealing. You know, um, but I mean, I just wish that Nintendo can possibly just look past the barrier. They just look past the barrier just a little bit, and just see, you know, the potential of what other gaming companies other than themselves can do for the console. They will be neck and neck with, you know, Xbox One and PS4. They may not be as strong. They may not be as it may not be as strong as you know, the other systems, but it will have a whole bunch of good games to back it up. Unfortunately, does not now, and that's why they're crashing. But tell me what you guys think. Tell me what do you think they can do to possibly fix the problem. And you know, if you have a good solution, put it in the comments. If you like my video, please subscribe, follow. I'm gonna be making a couple more videos about Ghost Crawler, and I'm gonna be making another podcast about how the PS4, Xbox One is doing. So be sure to like and follow. I'll talk to you guys later.